completely new. Alliteration, CCCC. Completely creative capabilities of coral, correlation with coral view. Coral capabilities of underwater travel, light, speed, matrix, movement, unraveling, not to unravel, but to fix the fast flow and flow the faster matrix mix that maxes the maximum goal of like a type wire, type wire, trip wire, high wire, faster than the underlying, gravitating gravel, creating a zip line, ziplining through wind and space-time, transcending the way to go from this to there and building a brand new spaceship, this space out of air, air's times, and the time thoughts and that thought forms of forms, space. And the glow boats, the rowboats that boats the wind's states, state stakes, the alliteration of make greats, in the process of great nature makers making great tapes. This is a great tape and a great way to do a brand new mission throughout the new snow view of a mountain view of the skyscrapers ideology, make a new matrix that's completely new out of ideology. Hopefully not ideology of the idolatry, falsehoods of faking brand new ways to make matrix, making knots through and through, out the top and the bottom and through the side, and side off the bottom, the batter off the ride. And rides off the ladder, ladders off the slides, ladders off the sliders that slide off the 9. Different ways to make a new planet that spins around the same sun that's been around in about a billions of years, or probably older than that. The formation of this rock, the rock that rocks the Band-Aid that stands, aids and aids, starts to follow a brand new record-breaking, brand new records to swallow. Swallow making, dollars making, baking, bacon baking, bacon bits to fry the pork skins of shaking. Like an avalanche, or more like an earthquake. Volcano rockets, that's the why we made this great, because it's only the beginning of the start, which is clear because we already know the reasons why. Contact is near. To say it's near, to say it's here, and we already want it now, because there's no grander fruition than to realize just how exciting this moment is, to go from here to there and to be free from the non-existent bonds that exist without care, without revelational understanding of the bear. Care, bear, there. That's animalistical shares of the limitless nature of being able to go to different planets and just using one of the paths that plan that's after mandate, make it quaking and point to the right way that's up to left and outside of bright ways. And bright ways to brightly lead the brand new sightseeing, sight ways of heroes that go and shine out brightly. And this new type of radiance is a radiance that always was, to shine through the light, and light shines through the sun, which goes through the central sun, which goes to the galactic central sun, with their amazing crystal gardens which exist within the hollows ones. Hollow planets, well, all celestial bodies are hollow. And every rotational elliptical oval is a brand new type of elliptical novel that eclipses the light lift love lights so freely, and freely gives the light to love heart shines to be new in this new way of freely being awake, of cloud floating greatness throughout all of the stars. Today is the day that we seize this moment to realize the brilliance of the unity through all of what we know it as, what we can be, what we can become, and who we are, unlimited from our divine natures, brighter than the stars. Because as star seeds and star childs and young ones to old, we unite in the superhuman tenacity of the true divinity of our light and our might and our will and our heart song to glow. And then we realize there's still 100 million trillion miles to go, because how can this road ever be exhausted or tired on when this new beginning is a brand new start to set fire on? This brand new type of fire goes all the way up, all the way through the buildings and houses and minds and heart flames that erupt, to the recognition of this opportunity to realize that yes, this is now being able to unite with the understanding of how long we've been able to be free from what we already know is true. To know, for example, the liberty of some brand new type of truth, which is not necessarily hard to find because it's always been there, as close as the underground cities and underground towns that are always there, and the super fast forms of transportation that are super luminous, and the bases that are always sort of in their own unique way, communicating and traveling from planet to planet to planet to planet in some way, shape or form. Fantastical aspects of what we may find when we make a brand new sprint race from our brand new beeline, which is just a brand new bee rhyme to remind the type of tenacious leadership when we didn't not lead when we're not blind, did not freely glow around the road which was there, even though there might be some trees and brush that might be there to help us get a new way of understanding exactly how to get there. Something that was nigh impossible, but it's just difficult, so we'll be there. Somehow we'll be picked up, and then when it's still going, that road of that mission, it's a brand new moment. Wow. This is great. And like a West Clocks of Mate, Ting Matrix magazines of brand new acquaintance making, as for example, we grow up to see shine, and we shine brighter than the starlights that lights the shine stars shines, shining from new ways to just beam with our confidence and see this new way to build this new providence. And the frontier is, of course, one of the most grand and important homes as we continually ignite our divinity from our souls. So who doesn't want to see a 100,000-year-old tree? And who doesn't want to ride on a mammoth with massive tusks that can hold probably 10 people wide? 100 feet tall is what was described that they were, or are. And then, what type of magic is real? And so, we are on the way to seeing those oval homes and those giants, 7 to 12 feet, 15 feet, some of them that I know, and then to visit them and to see them, and then to greet through our minds the type of unity that's sort of always been here, that own recognition of our own divine, recognition of the type of connection, of course, that we have with our star family, our star children, and our star mates for life, for this brand new limelight which shines under the stars, which star gaze from inside out and outside the art, which is art form and formation like light, rose, and crystal light, crystal glowing of heaven essence, divine right, and our might. Love you all.